Up Sun Raes? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be doing a what's in my bag video. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about that. I said a while back that I would do a what's in my bag video. A couple of you asked for it after I showed this bag in another video. I can't remember if it was a vlog or what, but you asked, said, yeah, I'd like to see what's in my bag. Okay, I'm getting to it. Okay, so I do want to say that this is going to be my second one. I already filmed a what's in my bag back in July, and I had to refilm it today. Okay, so this is real life over here. In July, it was a real bag, what's in my bag, and today it's gonna be a real life what's in my bag. Okay, so that means inside this bag is very messy. That means inside this bag is just what has been thrown in here recently, and I'm going with it. I did not go in here, rearrange everything, put everything in matching pouches, make everything aesthetically pleasing. I ain't do that. Okay, I didn't do it in the one in July, and I ain't doing it in this one. The only reason I'm doing this video over is because when I went back to edit the one in July, I had on a lip gloss that did that sticky white stuff in between your lips, which I don't like, and I didn't notice it when I was filming, but when I was editing I noticed it and it made me sick, so I wasn't gonna put that up. So we starting over. Okay, real life over here, real life over here. Okay, I know y'all would say, well, if it's real life, keep it in there. No, I'm not gonna disgust y'all now. I'm just gonna say that what's in this bag is still real life. Okay, so if you remember, back in July is when I started my boot camp working out, and so my purse was still very much real life, a lot of hodgepodge in there, but a lot neater than it is today. Today, I have been going to workouts and stuff like that, so I'm not carrying this bag as much, but I'm going back and forth between this and my workout bag. So I take stuff out of that, throw it in the workout bag, take stuff out of that, throw it in here. So that's how it got messy, and I ain't got time to clean it. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this bag. So this is my Longchamp bag. I showed this to you guys in a previous video. I also showed you this chain that I added to it. It does not come with the bag. I bought this chain off Amazon to just kind of pizzazz the bag up a little bit. And I also bought this scarf off of Amazon. I will link these things down in the description box if you're interested. But I wanted to just add a scarf to one of the handles just to make it more spring and summer like. So that's what the scarf is for, and you can change out the scarf as you need to, right? So I could carry this into the fall if I wanted by putting a darker, you know, scarf on it or something like that. This is a very like waterproof material, so I could definitely make it more fall-like, but I'm ready to just kind of change out my bag altogether. So I'm trying to get this what's in my bag done before I do that. Okay, so that's the outside of the bag. Now if I open up this bag, look at that. Messy, messy, messy. And you guys know that I do tend to keep my bags neater. In any of my other what's in my bags, you would have seen that I separate things with pouches and everything like that. And this does have a pouch in it, but because I have this insert that has different pockets, I don't need as many pouches. Okay, so it's kind of messy in here. So as you can see, there's a pocket here, there's a pocket here, there's the big area here with a pocket, then there's two pockets here, there's a pocket there, and here's a pocket here. Okay, so we got a lot of pockets to go into. I'm not going to go in any type of order. You know, I will go in order as far as to pocket to pocket to pocket, but I'm just going to pull out randomly out of each pocket. Okay, so let's start in the front. Okay, so I don't have anything in this pocket. This is just a small pocket, and right now there's nothing in it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into this pocket here. that is in the front of my insert. So in that pocket, I have my inhaler. You guys know I recently found out that I had adult onset asthma, so I keep that rescue inhaler for that purpose. In that same pocket are 3 pens. You never know when you're gonna need a pen, okay? 3 pens. 1 champagne gold, 2 silver. These are my favorite pens. I've talked about these before on my channel as well, and I love these. They do not smear, so you can write, and if you wipe soon as you write your name, it is not gonna smear. I love these pens. I love them. So yeah, so that's what's in that front pocket as well. Also in that same pocket is a little pick that I just keep on hand in case I need to fluff. I have not used this recently, I'm gonna be honest, because I kind of got away from fluffing with picks. I usually just will use my fingers now, but I have it just in case when I'm out I want my hair bigger than what my fingers can do. So that is in the pocket. And then in that same pocket is this little Revlon nail kit. I don't know about you guys, but my nails split all the time. I get hangnails and things like that, so I like to keep clippers and a file in my purse, and it just comes in this little Revlon case that I enjoy, and it's compact. So that's what's in the first pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna put that stuff there. Then we're gonna go into these 2 pockets here. So here's one which is empty, okay, and then here's one here, and that's where I have a pair of sunglasses that I can just pull out and put on when need be. Okay, they're dirty, but I love these sunglasses. I love that they are ombre. I love that they are tinted just a little bit green. So yeah, so it kind of goes with what I got on today. And yeah, guys, love these. I love that they're lightweight. I can't feel them hardly on my face at all. Sometimes you'll wear glasses and you'll get these little marks on your nose because they're heavy. These are very lightweight. I got these off Amazon too, and very affordable, so I will link these in case you're interested. Okay, so now we're gonna go to this little area right here and the big part, okay, where the pouch is. So I'm gonna pull out, so in that little loop that you saw was my wallet, okay? This is just a 9 West wallet or card case, whatever you wanna call it. So I have basically my ID right here for easy access. And then these other cards are just like little gift cards, Starbucks, Walmart, stuff like that, Kohl's, stuff like that are in these. And then inside is where I actually keep my credit cards that I carry with me to use. I don't want them where somebody can just grab them real quick or whatever. So, and then also I have cash and receipts in here. So I do have some cash. How much cash I got in here? I don't normally ever have cash, but I see $40 right here. I also have some receipts, CVS receipt. Why they receipt so long? I mean, you know, they got all these coupons on here, and what do? I forget about them, never use them. I want to get better at that, and I tried putting them other places so I'll remember, and I still don't remember. And these already are expired. They expired July 8th. They expired July 8th. That is crazy. And it's still in my wallet. That means I need to clean out my wallet. Okay, so I got that receipt. I'm not gonna put it back in there because it need to be cleaned out. I also got another receipt for Perkins, and it's July 19th, so still old, okay? Then I got another receipt in this wallet, and it's for Ford's Garage, and it's for August 21st. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that receipt, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and snap it, because y'all know I snap my receipts, right? Yes, this is a snapping video too. Y'all remember, if I talk to y'all about Fetch, where you snap your receipts, I went out to eat, right? I already went out to eat. So let me just go ahead and snap that receipt. And then, so you just take a picture of it. Can you see that? There you go. And then you earn points. So I just earned 25 points for this receipt. Now I can throw it away. And as you snap, if y'all can y'all see that? You earn points. So there's my points, 94,000, I think, and something like that points, which turns into money, right? So I can use those points to eat out on, you know, get a gift card to eat out, get a gift card for Amazon, Visa gift cards or whatever. I can use it for different things on here. So guys, if you're spending money, get Fetch, download Fetch. I will, in my description box is how you can sign up for Fetch. It's always in my description box. So go down there, click the link, sign up, and start snapping your receipts so you can earn money. Okay, why not? Okay, also in my thing is my credit card. I have my health care card. I got my ARP card. Okay, guys. And then I got another health insurance card. Also have my Discover card. Okay. And I also have another credit card. And then I have more receipts. And then I also have some change down in there. Real life. I'm not about to count the change. So we're going to do without that. And then I also have in here my vision card as well. So let's see what this receipt is. So this is a receipt from American Eagle. I bought some jeans from there. And then this is a receipt from Kroger. So I need to snap both of those, but I won't do that here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my credit cards back in the pouch. Zip it up. Okay, and that's my wallet. Okay, and that same area is my pouch. So you guys know that I like to have little pouches for little things that I don't want just rolling around in my purse. So I like to carry little pouches like this. Some of my pouches are see-through, some of them are not, but here's what's in this pouch. So in this pouch, I have a cuticle oil because my nails have been cracking a lot lately, my nails and my cuticles. So I have that in here. I also have in here a lippy. This is from ColourPop. It's the Fresh Kiss. If you guys watched my last vlog, I did an unboxing from Ulta, and I picked this up to try it out. It's okay. I don't like it as well as I like the Summer Fridays or even the Saltaire, but it's okay. It's in here. I also have in here some little Altoids. This is I actually got these to travel with, and I didn't use them up, so I threw them in my purse. So these are Altoids, just a little one. I also have in here my toothpick holder. I tried to show y'all this last time. You just get this and you push it up, you push it up and one will come out, and then you can clean your teeth after you eat. I love this. I love this because if someone's like, do you have a toothpick? I can just push the thing up, it comes out, they grab it, and it's sanitary. I don't have to grab one out of a, you buy them big bags of them and you get your hand down there and grabbing one hand in this people, or you take some out and put it in a Ziploc bag and you still taking your hand in this people, or you're saying, hey, get you one, then they little grimy hands are down in the bag. This is so much more sanitary. I love it. Grab one and go. I got this off Amazon. I will link it if you're interested. This is what it looks like. They come in different colors. I think this comes also in white and pink. I just happened to get this blue one. I don't know. But they hold your flossers and it's refillable. So once they're used up, you just put some more in here and there you go. Also in here are A couple more mints. You guys know I'm a mint girl. I got away from gum a long time ago because I pop it on, not trying to, but I pop it like crazy, and I pop it loud to the point where my sister's like, Rachel, give me the gum. Just spit it in the hand. It's crazy. So I don't do that. I just started to use mints because it was horrible me popping out in church and everything else. Also have in here some Nivea hand cream. I think I picked this up from the Dollar Tree. I also have in here a Summer Fridays Lippy. This is one of their small ones. I got the sample set of these. I think it came like 3 in a set. Just to, you know, try them out, and I like them. Here's another one, Summer Fridays. I will say that I did a video on these when they first came out, and I said that they were good. Were they worth the price? I mean, I got some other ones that I like too that are a lot less expensive. So for me, if money was an object or, you know, a deterrent, I wouldn't think that they were worth it, because you can get other ones just as good for less. But that's not to take away from them. They are good. They glide on the lips nicely. The little applicator hugs your lips nicely. So yeah, you decide. You decide. I also have a mirror in here. I talked about mirrors before, so I don't want to blind you guys, but it is a dual mirror. It's nice, compact, weighty. So that's in here. And then also in here are my Samsung earbuds. So I keep them in here. I don't wear them very much anymore because I can now talk through my car. So when I'm in the car, I don't need to put these on. And then when I get out of the car, I don't think to put these in. So I don't use them as much, but I keep them in here just in case I need them. So I'm gonna put all of this stuff back in here just to try to keep my desk just a little bit neater while I go through this stuff. So that's all that's in that pouch. Now, what's normally in here too, which that I didn't mention, is a hand sanitizer. And guys, that is because I left it at the restaurant. Okay, how many of you go to a restaurant, pull out your hand sanitizer, use it, set it on the table for who you're eating with to use it too, in case they need to sanitize their hands, and leave it there? You're talking, you're giggling, you're drinking, you're eating, you're doing all the things, and then it's like, okay, let's go, and you're hugging each other, and then you leave, and you leave your hand sanitizer right there on the restaurant table. That's me. I do it all the time. All the time. And I have some nice hand sanitizers. It was a Touchland one that was scented, and then I had another one that was similar to Touchland that was, I left it. So that's where it is. And like I said, this is a real life what's in your bag. It's not in my bag now because I left it, and now I got to put a new one in here, and I just haven't done it yet. But I carry hand sanitizer in my car anyway, so I'm still good where that's concerned. Okay, so now still down in that pocket, I'm gonna pull out my keys, and this is a little key ring that says love. Goes on your wrist. I like it. I think it's cute, and it can make me hands-free. So, you know, if I still want to do stuff, I can. And my key fob is on here. And I tend to put this on my wrist a lot when I get out of the car because I use my key fob to lock the car. I can lock it just by holding my handle, but sometimes it acts finicky and doesn't want to lock right away. And then I'm standing there, I'm like, forget that. Click with the key fob. So I like that I can put this on my wrist, keep a hold of it if I want to, and not have to carry it like this. So my hands are still free. I can still push the cart. I can still do the things that I need to do. So that's that. Again, got it from Amazon. I'll link it. Also have some reading glasses in here because y'all know these eyes are old. So I got my reading glasses. And then I also have in here another little key ring, key holder. And these holds keys that I don't use every day. So it has my post office box key in there and some other keys. So that's that. Guys, also down in here, look at this little raggedy thing. This is an old key ring. This is the one, if you guys remember in another vlog, I went to CVS trying to look for some Scala products and was like, oh, I don't have my CVS card, blah, 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 blah. I said, I know where it is. Anyway, here's the key ring that got all these cards on it. So I got, look, Sally Beauty, Butler Toyota, which I don't even know if they still, anyway, whatever. Marsh ain't even in here anymore. Marsh has closed down, the grocery store. Kroger's still here. Borders, CVS, Goodwill, the YMCA. I mean, okay, CVS. So that's what this is. So when I found this, I just dropped it in this purse. So when I went back to CVS, I'd have it when I'm looking for those products. So it's down in here. Look, also another pen. Can't have too many pens. And then also in that section is the Mario Badescu Skin Care Facial Spray. And I put this in the purse because you guys know I've been working out and it's been really hot here. And so sometimes when I'm just hot and feeling icky after a workout, I'll spray this kind of on my neck and my face to kind of, and my back of my neck to cool me down, especially when I'm leaving my workouts and I'm going to do other errands like UPS or something like that. I want to feel a little bit fresher and not as hot. So I've been kind of spraying this on me, but yeah, it's about to get cool now. So we'll see if I still need that as much. But anyway, that's in there. Okay, so that's all that was in this big section here. Okay, now we're going to go to this pocket. And in this small pocket, I just have more cards. I have my license to carry card. That's right. Don't get it twisted over here. Okay. I also have my BJ's wholesale card. I also have my insurance card, proof of insurance for my car. And then I also have a Good RX card. So that's what was in there. And then in this little pouch are my business cards. So in case anybody asks, a lot of times it's easier for me just to hand them a card than to tell them my YouTube channel or my Instagram or whatever. I can just give them a card and all that information is on the card. So that's what's in that pouch. I'm gonna put those back in there. And then we're going to get into this pouch, the outside pouch. And guys, y'all know I'm a lippy person. Y'all about to see how much, okay? So the first thing in this pouch is the NYX lipstick. This is in the color a la mode. It's like a nude shade that I like. And when I line it with a lip liner, it looks really pretty. Also in here is the e.l.f. lip oil that I just recently picked up. I showed you guys this. I said it reminds me very much of the Fenty Glow lip gloss as far as the color and the little sheen to it. So have that in here. Also have another lip gloss from Revlon. This is color Luster 306, Taupe Luster or something like that. It's kind of a pinky mauve color. So I got that in here. Oh, also have a lip liner in here from MAC. This is the color Cork. I probably have it in here because I was doing a lip combo, I'm sure, with the NYX. Guys, I'm telling you, and every time you change your purse or change your outfit and the next day you put on your lippy, you automatically take your lippy and throw it in the purse that you're carrying. So that's why so many lippies are in here, and I don't take the other ones out first. Also in here is another Revlon lip gloss. This one is in the color 260. This is what, Rosy. This used to be my favorite. This is a kind of a glossy color too. But it's one of those colors that look like it could be warm. It looks kind of like it could be this color, right? But then when you put it against something a little bit pinkier, it looks like it can go to the pinkier side. So this is a really good neutral in my opinion. I can wear this lip gloss no matter what I have on and it looks good. Also, I have another Summer Fridays lippy in this pouch. Not pouch, in this pocket. Oh my gosh. Told y'all, another Summer Fridays lippy. Oh, okay, so here's the Fenty Glow, right? If y'all can see that. And then here's the e.l.f. one. See how similar they are? They both have that shimmer. They're very similar in shade. A little bit different, but very similar. So this one reminds me of the Fenty Glow. So I got that in my purse. I like the Fenty Glow better. I feel like it lasts a little bit longer. And I feel like the color is a little bit better for me. But they're very similar. And I definitely would buy the e.l.f. if I couldn't get the Fenty. Or I might buy the e.l.f. anyway when I run out of the Fenty. Just depends. And then also in here is the Saltaire lippy. Very similar to the Summer Friday. And I plan on doing a video on both of them and letting y'all know which one is worth it or the best. So, okay. So that's what was in here. It's now empty. And what else? Okay. So then in the last pouch here, I have my Poopery Before You Go. Gotta have that. And then I also have a fragrance. It's just a fragrance roller ball. This is in Maison Louise Marie, number 14. And it smells really good. It is a oil, a perfume oil. And it smells really good. So I just have it in here sometime again. If I'm just out and about and feeling kind of just bland, you know what I mean? Just bland, not really smelling good because maybe I forgot, you know, to put on a fragrance, or maybe the fragrance has worn off, or maybe I'm just starting to feel like I smell like outdoors or something like this. Rub this on and it'll take care of that. So that's in there. So I'm gonna put that back in there. And guys, that is pretty much it for what's in my bag. Now, the last thing I want to show you in my bag is the actual holder that all that stuff was in. Okay. Or insert. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Now remember, I already showed y'all this stuff. I just put it back in here. But this is what the insert looks like. Now, you can buy one of these from Longchamp. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. But I found this one on Amazon. Just like the one at Longchamp, but for a fraction of the cost. It's the same shape as the purse and everything, okay? And it has all these pockets that I just showed you to be able to store whatever you need it to store. Oh, here's a zipper too. Did I look in this zipper? Okay. So the only thing in the zipper is my Longchamp information. So, yeah. All right. So here's the little thing that I was saying that the water bottle can go in. And it does fit a water bottle, and I have carried a water bottle in this purse before. But instead of putting the water bottle in here, this is where I had my wallet, and I would just put it in here standing up like that, so I could get to it right away, so it doesn't fall down somewhere else, and I can find it right away since I pull my wallet out a lot. Okay, so this is what I have in the purse to keep it structured, because it's a very flimsy purse. It can definitely fold up and go into your luggage. So that's what this snap is for, and this snap is for. You can fold it up into a little square, snap it, and it can fit in your luggage if you ever need to carry a bag. They come in different sizes. I believe I got the small. There is a mini, and then there's a medium and a large, I believe. The large is really big. I mean, people carry that kind of as their bag, one of their carry-on bags, their personal item bag, because it's so big. But yeah, I think I got the small. So because I wanted some structure and didn't want this to keep flopping around, I purchased the insert. So I'm gonna put the insert back in here. I got all this stuff out of here and on my desk, and now I'm dropping everything off of my desk. So I'm gonna put the insert back in here. Now, if you all have an insert that you already bought for a different bag, but it's square, a square one will fit in here too, because that's what I used before I found this one. I already had a square insert from Amazon that I put in here, worked just as well almost. But the only reason why I got this one is because it's shaped the same. So I wanted it to come out to these points right here to keep this structure too, instead of being more square. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I did that. So now it's back in here. It structures the bag. Now the bag will sit up without falling over, and you can go about your business. So now I'm gonna put everything back in here. So back in goes my pouch, the keys, my other keys, put my sunglasses in here. Okay, my Revlon, my pick, all these pens. Who needed all these pens, right? I'm gonna put that back in there. I'm gonna put these cards, BJ cards, and everything back in there. This, I told you this was messy. I do need to clean this out, but there's no reason. Look, I shouldn't even put all this stuff back in here because I'm about to change purses for the fall. So I'm gonna go into more of a fall bag. So I'm not gonna put the MAC back in here or these lippies. I don't need all of these lippies. I will put in here the lippies that I know I will use, like this Revlon gloss. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the e.l.f. gloss that's similar to the Fenty in here. And then I'm gonna put the Saltaire in here. So a clear one, and then a greeny, goldish coat or coppery, the e.l.f. one, the neutral type one, and then this one will go with everything too. So there you go. I'm also gonna put back in here my inhaler, my reading glasses, these lippies I'm going to put back over there. Okay. Okay. Put my Mario Badescu spray back in here. And I think that was it. The only other thing that will go in my purse. Oh, let me put my cash back in here. The only other thing that'll go in my purse when needed is my phone, but I usually have that in my hand. But I'll go ahead and put it in here as well. Okay. And there you go. Everything is back in the purse. Okay, neat enough. And then we are going to zip it up. And there you go. That is what's in my bag. Now guys, like I said, it wasn't aesthetically pleasing. It was a whole lot of hodgepodge and a whole lot of junk stuff where I have just been every day putting a new lippy in here because of what I'm doing, or every day, you know, putting stuff in here from working out, going back and forth. So it wasn't real nice and neat, but I wanted to get this done, and I wanted it to be real life, because I know a lot of us have that problem where we're just throwing stuff in and everything, and stuff is at the bottom of the purse. If you need an insert, buy you one. If you need pouches to put little things in so they don't roll around, do that. It makes a big difference. But that's it, guys. Like I said, anything in here that I think that you may be interested in, I will link in the description box. So look down there for any links. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.